In the summer of 1957, before the start of second...
Hey, come on, buddy Bryce. Why don't you and I...
And social discomfort.
Want some help?
No.
My mom knows where I am. She said it's fine.
The first day I met Bryce Losky, I flipped.
Strange girl.
Was this it? Would this be my first kiss? I went to bed that night thinking of the kiss that might have been. I mean, it was clear he had feelings for me, but he was just too shy to show them. My mother said boys were like that.
You're here!
It was clear Julie had always hated Sherry Stalls.
So now she can't come to my pajama sleep.
My first kiss. My solution was to ignore. I knew a boy of Bryce's caliber. She didn't take it well.
Bryce.
2 blocks!
I think the tree looks particularly beautiful in this light. Don't you? You're just visually challenged. I feel sorry for you.
I don't know. I guess it's something about his eyes. Or maybe a smile. I didn't really understand what he was saying until one afternoon when I was up in the sycamore tree. And the higher I got, the more amazed I was by the view. From that moment on, that became my spot. I could sit there for hours, just looking out at the world. Some days the sunsets would be purple and pink. My father's idea of the whole being greater than the sum of its parts moved from my head to my heart.
The tree? Can't cut it down. You just can't. Bryce, please don't let them do this. See everything. You can see the whole world from here.
I must have cried for 2 weeks straight. Oh, sure, I went to school and did the best I could, but nothing seemed to matter.
Julie?
Huh?
Somehow rhomboids and isosceles right triangles didn't seem so important. I rode my bike so I wouldn't have to pass by the stump that used to be the Earth's most magnificent sycamore tree. But no matter what I did, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I wondered, did I still feel the same things about Bryce?
Brought you some more eggs.
I won first place. And that was cool, but all I really cared about were my chicks.
What's the matter? You okay? Aren't you hungry? Come on. Come here. What's wrong, baby? Come here. Hey, you're not Clyde. You're Clydette. Mom! Really?
Certainly.
Great.
It was a bargain. Maybe Bryce was right. Maybe it was time I started riding the bus again. After all, didn't he just tell me he wanted me to? Could it be that Bryce Losky actually misses me?
What are you talking about? He's afraid of being poisoned? How could you? No, you're not.
That was the first time I ever heard my parents really yell at each other.
For a whole set of new ones.
I wanted to think the reason I started working on my yard had nothing to do with Bryce.
Come over and introduce myself.
Nice to meet you. I just don't get it, Bryce. Why didn't you just tell me?
Was he really sorry? Or was he just saying these things to make himself feel better? Then I thought maybe I just wanted him to be more than the sum of his parts. For the first time, I was pretty sure that Bryce Losky was less.
Maybe it's all for the best. I mean, look, I've learned so much from Ched. It's amazing. You're lucky. I don't even have grandparents anymore.
Cool. Trying to figure out if they were more or less than the sum of their parts.
And that made seeing Julie at school more uncomfortable.
But this Sunday, I woke up feeling weird. I had to do something to shake off the confused feelings about Bryce that were starting to creep back in. It seemed to connect us in a way that words never could.
Daniel, it's Juliana. It's my daughter.
I'd often heard my father talk about how difficult life was for Daniel. But I never really understood it until now.
Yeah, there you go.
Orange.
Now he was part of the family. My thoughts kept running back to Daniel. I wondered what my grandparents had gone through having a son like him, when reality interrupted.
Bryce Losky likes you.
What are you talking about? Bryce Losky does not have a crush on me.
Oh, yeah?
Juli Baker, you hate her. That's what's so weird. I don't think I do. I can't stop thinking about her. You got it bad, man. What do I do?
I'm sorry. I thought...
It's okay. It's fine. And it was. Because now my confusion was gone. I was sure. I no longer liked Bryce Losky. As I was getting dressed for the Losky's dinner party, I found myself staring at the painting my father had given me, and became furious all over again. Bryce had never been a friend to me, ever. He hadn't taken my side about the tree, he'd thrown away my eggs, and he made fun of me at my uncle's expense. When my mother called that it was time to go,
Julie, let's go. We're late.
I wasn't going to Losky's for dinner.
All right, honey.
But she looked so happy, and she'd gone to so much trouble over the pies that I couldn't. I heard you and Garrett making fun of my uncle in the library, and I don't want to speak to you. Not now, not ever. It felt good to take charge. I felt strong, in control. I told Bryce what I thought, and I was determined not to talk to him for the rest of the evening. Well, did you know it was wrong when he said it? So instead you just agreed with him and you laughed. Then that makes you a coward. Thanks. Chet was a big help. I'm sorry I was so angry when we first came in. I think everyone had a good time. And it felt good to no longer care about Bryce Losky. Monday morning, as I made my way into school, I was trying to decide which one of the Everly brothers I'd rather be married to. I'm over him, okay? I could feel myself backsliding about Bryce. But why should I care if Sherry liked him? I shouldn't even be thinking about him. Without even knowing how it happened, staring at my egg money. I needed a strategy. It was simple. If I left my money at home, I'd leave temptation with it. It's none of your business. And I'm not bidding, okay? I don't even like him anymore.
Oh, that'll be the day.
It's true. Go ahead, waste your money on him. I don't care.
Mayfield School, welcome to your 19...
My head's spinning again. $8.
Sold to Juli Baker for $8.
How did this happen? Was it because I felt bad for Eddie? Or was it because I couldn't trust myself with Bryce? I tried to give Eddie my full attention, but it was difficult.
My Juli, with Eddie Truelove. She's laughing. There and laugh and look so beautiful.
What's going on, Bryce? What are you doing?
You can tell me.
Bryce tried to kiss me. In school. In front of everybody. It's probably him. Bryce wouldn't leave me alone. Why didn't he understand that I just wanted to be left alone? When I heard a noise in the yard. It was torture seeing him dig up my grass. How could my father let him do this? Is it a... I didn't really need to ask. I could tell from the shape of the leaves, from the texture of the trunk. It was a sycamore tree.
When she walked out of the door, I thought back to the first time I saw her. How could anybody, ever, have wanted to run away from Juli Baker?
But he wouldn't be for long. Do you need some help?